Alright guys, welcome to a 2-minute Tuesday.
It's Wednesday.
What?
It's Wednesday.
Oh. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Hey guys, quick video for you today. It's a Wednesday, it's not a Tuesday, I'm sorry, but it's just a quick one anyway. Peter McKinnon's been doing some really cool After Effects on his videos lately, and one of the most simple ones you can emulate for yourselves on your videos to make it look really, really cool is that cool title tracking that he's been doing at the start of the videos, or just after the start of the videos. So in this video, I'm going to show you quickly how to do that in After Effects, a couple of different tracking options, just the two to start with, and then I'll maybe do another video down the line about how to mask those titles as well. For now, we're going to do some simple tracking in After Effects of those cool titles to make your video just pop out that little bit more. So come on, let's jump into After Effects. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, we're in Premiere Pro. You've got your couple of clips lined up. I've got one clip on the left hand side where I go from left to right, and another clip where I'll go forward and track towards the garage. So I'm going to start on this first clip here. So you select the clip, you right click on it, and you go to replace with After Effects composition. Let After Effects load up. Have a drink. Cheers. You had a good week? How's your week been so far? Weather, UK, terrible. Again, storms, rain, all sorts of stupidness. Okay, so here we go. No, hold on. We're going to change that. No. We're going to change this to tracking 1. Save it. Hopefully it should bring up your scene you've selected. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So, first job is to come down here onto the left hand side and right. God, I can't get comfortable. First job is to. You've been just a bit dark there. There we go. First job is to create a null object. So what we do, we right click here, go new, go to null object, and then you have your null object down here on the left hand side. That is the first job. Make sure next you have your clip selected. Come over to this tracker on the right hand side, the tracker thing there, and press track motion. And then it will pop up a little square which is the track point. And what we want to do is we want to move that track point with the little magnifying glass onto the little hanging basket there. Make it a little bit bigger so we're focused on that point. Make sure it's a point that stands out, is always in the scene from left to right, and you can see and it's like easily tracked. So what we want to do is go from left to right. Make sure your scene's selected here as well, and then we go to play to track the target, and it obviously tracks the target from left to right. Let it do its job, work its magic, and job done. Okay, so you can see all these massive amounts of tracking points all the way along there. So what we have to do is make sure your motion target is the null object. Edit target if you need to, null 1, okay. Come down to here and press apply. Then it pops up with the motion tracking options. Press X and Y, press OK. And then when you come over here, all these things pop up on the left hand side. Just press the arrow there to get rid of those there. We don't want that, it's just mess. Bring the playhead back over, and we see as we move over here, the computer working hard, that it tracks that box all the way across. Okay, now what we want to do is add your text. Go right click, new, add text, and click. I think, is it done there? Okay, so what we're going to do is, what episode are we on? 46? I think it's 46. Episode 046. I want to give that a colour that I can see, so it make it nice and bright for you guys. There we go. Select the arrow so you can see it, and you can make that text a little bit bigger like so. Why isn't that changed text? I want a yellow. There we go. So we've got it yellow. Then, next step is to select the pick wick, which is this swirly tornado looking thing there on the episode, on your text layer. Drag that pick whip over to the null object. Let go. Then, theoretically, when you press play, that text will track the null object which you did the camera tracker with to start with. So press play. If your computer's struggling to keep up, all you do is change the resolution down to maybe a third, go back across and play again. And as you can see, it tracks that hanging basket nicely, and you've got your first Peter McKinnon style episode tracker, title tracker, which looks really, really cool. Okay, so we've done the first one from left to right. Let's do that motion tracker where we're walking forward towards the garage. Okay, so we're on the second clip where if you drag it forward, it's a bit pixelated, but it goes from forward to left. So this time you want to track the motion and the scale of the objects in here so that the title comes towards you as well. Looks like it's coming towards you. It looks pretty cool, but we start off with the same thing. We go over to here, new, and then we press null object. Okay, so null object comes up with a little red square in the middle there, but don't have to worry about that. Then make sure your clip is selected. Come over to the tracker, track motion, make sure the clip is selected there. Select position and scale, okay? So what we have to do is then select the position, which is that one, and then the scale. So what we're going to do is, oh, no, don't want to do that. We want to make that a little bigger. Drag that here. I'm going to put that on this plant pot there, and make sure the cross is in the middle. I'm going to make this square just a little bit bigger so it tracks all of that black contrasted background right there. I want it to track that doorway. So that is the scale and then the position. Alright, so what you want to do is press a play button, and then it tracks the scale and the position as it goes along. I did lose it a little bit there. Oh, okay, so we might have to do it a little bit manually. Not sure why it lost that. Okay, we'll go back and we'll try that again. So it's tracking there. We'll make that a little bit smaller, shall we? I want it to track the plant pot, and I don't want it to lose. We don't want it to lose the plant pot. Let's make this a bit smaller. Let's go down to about there. Put the cross in the middle. Okay, let's try that again. So we go to scale, rotation, and then track. There we go. You can see it's holding on to that plant pot a little bit better. It's searching around in the doorway, which might cause a little bit of a problem. So if we stop it there, that's tracked it. We'll press apply. It comes up X and Y. Press yes. Okay, so let's go backwards to here. Let's see what happens. Get rid of these drop down menus. Let's add a text. We'll type in episode 046 right there. Select your little hands. Let's make sure this comes down a little bit that way. And then what we have to do is get that little pick whip. Grab the pick whip from episode, drag it to the null object, and those two are combined. Now when you play this back, in theory, it should track perfectly the position and the scale of that. So let's play this back. Okay, so there we go. So I tracked it to about there. As you can see, it's a little bit wobbly because when the tracking is searching around in that box, it's searching around. So what you want to do maybe is maybe this black contrasty area isn't the best way to track the position. So what we're going to do, we'll go back, take it back, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, and then we'll go to the tracker again. Make sure you got your clip selected, track motion, and scale. What I'll do this time is I'll grab that fence panel there, and then I'll grab that to put it onto there. So let's try that one. Press track, As we're walking, and he's held on to that a little bit better this time. Okay, let's try that one. Press apply, left and right. Yes, that's what we want to do. Get rid of that drop down menu. Add the text. Episode 046. We want it to go back a bit here, don't we? Okay. Episode, let's just move that over again to the left hand side till about here. So it's maybe, you can change the rotation of it. I'll press the rotation button and you can make it come down so it's on that, so it's sitting on the decking nicely. That makes it look a little bit better, maybe. So yeah, grab the Pickwick, drag it to the null object, and then see what that looks like. Okay, as we walk it forward, it scales up quite nicely. Yeah, okay, so I'll be happy with that. It probably doesn't help with the fact that the camera's jobbing around a little bit. Maybe you need it on a gimbal, make it nice and smooth, but you get the rough gist. That is the basic idea of how to do it. So that is how to do the Peter McKinnon title tracking. Hope this helps, makes a little bit of a difference to your video openers, adds a little bit of the wow factor when people are watching videos and go, how do you do that? How the heck does he do that? Now you know, it's really, really simple. You can play around with the settings, the tracking, just go out there and test it for yourself. After Effects is a learning curve. I'm still learning myself. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but just go out there, keep on playing with it, keep on testing, seeing what you can do, and eventually you'll get the gist of it and be an absolute pro yourself. So thanks for watching, guys. 2 Minute Wednesday. I know it's Wednesday, not Tuesday. 2 Minute Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you on the next one.